I'm back. Did you miss me? Cause I missed you. First, I want to start off this video by saying always be unapologetically you, no matter who you are, what you are. Don't let anybody bother you, faze you, or anything of the sort because you are who you are. Now, let's get to the chase. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Twitter name is @_Joshua with 6 A's. Instagram is JOSHUAINEE_ Joshua Wayne. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to your boy because I need it. I definitely need, that whole support system. So work with your boy. Come on at me. Tell your friends, another friend, your cousin, your auntie, your grandmas, whoever. I'm here. So, judging from the title, as you can see, I'm a criminal.
You're going to jail that way.
Hide your wigs, hide your purses. Hide everything, child, because I'm a whole criminal out here. On a serious note, serious note. So, we're gonna get into some things on this story, because this story is crazy. As many times as I tell other people about it, like my close loved ones, they're always like, well, why you ain't tell this on YouTube? Why you ain't tell this story on YouTube? So guess what, YouTube, you about to get it today? Yeah, you about to get it today. So, how should I even start this off? Shit. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but Georgia had passed this law that basically is the hands-free driving. So you're not allowed to basically be on your phone. You're not supposed to have any, it's not supposed to be physically touching you whatsoever. So the hands-free law was passed down in January of 2018, I believe. So, there was this one day that I'm getting dressed, I'm getting ready for work, I'm actually rushing to work because work is like 30 minutes and retail does not play about being on time. So I had to make it do what it do and hurry it up, speed it up. So I'm rushing to work or whatever, get in my car, driving off. Not even 5 minutes, because I think I was already late to work. Yeah, I'm a late tootie, but I'll be on time when I can be on time. And so as I was driving, I seen this motorcycle cop just looking unhappy, unpleasant. He looked like he wanted to nag somebody and bother somebody. So I guess he had the right one today when, So fast forward, I seen that motorcycle car sitting there and I was like, oh, here goes another cop, whatever. But I'm just driving because I'm just driving. Next thing you know, I go, doop, 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 doop. I'm like,
No.
First of all, it wasn't even 5 minutes from my house, so I could barely even get on the road. Mind you, I'm already running late to work. So, summing down, he pulls me over. He's like, do you know what we're pulling you over today, sir? And I'm like, no. So he asks me, he's like, do you know what you're getting pulled over today, sir? I'm like, no, what seems to be the issue? What's the problem? He tells me that I was on my phone. Now, I'm not the one to say that I don't be on my phone because I sure as hell do be on my phone when I be driving. Either I'm GPSing somebody, either I'm calling somebody to figure out where they at, or I'm texting somebody to figure out where they at and needing the location. So, but this one time, I was not on my phone. I wasn't on my phone. So I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not even on my phone. What are you saying? He's like, well, your phone is right there on your lap. My phone was on my lap. I said, but I'm not even on it. Obviously, you can see the screen is black. So what are you trying to get at here? The hands-free law. The hands-free law that was just passed down. You're not supposed to have your phone anywhere near present on physical appearance of your body. I'm like, yo, okay. What are you trying to get at here? So he tells me that, basically I get a ticket for that. Like, basically, I got the ticket for my phone not even being in my physical hand, just being on my body parts. So I'm like, yo, this is really stupid. Like, this is ridiculous. Honestly, guys, I'm a smidge of an irresponsible person. So I didn't even take this ticket seriously. The citation ticket was basically letting me know that I had a court date for it. And I'm like, a court date for this? Like, this is really, 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 really ridiculous. So, long story short, I ended up missing my court date. But they told me I still had time to like pay my ticket or whatever. So I believe this is like 2 to 3 months passing by, 2 or 3 months, right? So 2 to 3 months passed by, and I believe I was on my way to go, you know, do a little with my friends. Shout out to all the stoners out there.
Smoke weed every day.
But I was basically, you know, on my way to do a little session of some stuff with my friends, and all of a sudden, I believe I did a legal U-turn. But all of a sudden it's go, anybody hate them damn cop sound cars? Because I get so annoyed when I hear, I'm like, yo, here we go again. Here we go again. So basically, after he pulls me over, the officer, mind you, it's 2 to 3 cop cars that come behind this man. So I'm thinking, okay, they're about to kill me for doing a legal U-turn, or like, what's about to happen? So he comes over to my car. Mind you, this man is madly aggressive. Like, he's off the bat, he's already in a bad mood. I don't know who pissed in his cereal that morning, or what orange juice that he forgot to drink, or whatever vitamins he forgot to take, but somebody pissed him off that day, and I got the back end of it. So basically, he's like, yo, you know what, I pulled you overboard. And this was a different tone from the other officer. So I'm like, first of all, why are you asking me, do you know what I'm pulling you over for? Just tell me what you're pulling me over for. You already gonna say it. Why the hell are you, what are you telling me that, why are you asking me a question that you already know the answer to? Cops, do better. I don't like y'all anyways. So basically, after he tells me, you know what you're pulling you over for? I'm like, no. He tells me that I did a legal U-turn. I said, oh, okay, sorry, didn't need to do so. So I basically asked for my license and registration. Mind you, it's 2 to 3 cop cars, like, so it's another guy and this other guy that's literally right there, like standing next to him behind him. I'm like, y'all would be thinking that I had guns in my car or something. Like, why is there so many of y'all? So he basically goes to the car, comes back, right? He comes back. Y'all, are you aware that there is a warrant for your arrest? Oh. Oh. I said, no. Like, what do you mean? So he's like, yeah, there's a warrant for your arrest. There's a ticket that you have to pay off. And I was like, oh my God, the hands-free law ticket. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna pay it. I swear I'm gonna pay it or whatever. I didn't have my money at the time, you know, people go broke. I'm one of those people. So I couldn't pay it off at the time. So basically, after he tells me, like, I have a warrant for my arrest, he actually lets me go. He lets me go, but he gives me a warning. And the warning was, if you do not pay your ticket by next week, if you do not pay your ticket, you will be arrested. If I catch you out again driving and you did not pay your ticket by that time period, you will be arrested. Ciao. Next week comes, and I'm gonna be quite frankly honest with you guys, okay? I wasn't able to pay that ticket until payday, so I was like, well, I gotta get to work, so I might as well thug it out, you know? I might as well room where I can be, and it is what it was gonna be. So, me and my friend, I can't say his name, I can't put him out there like that, but me and my friend, you know, we decided that we was gonna go to Atlanta, do what it do, have fun, you know, do some tings, do some tings. We were gonna eat good, smoke good, drink good. We was gonna do all of that, right? So we ended up we're in the car together, right? And he's actually driving. He's driving my car. So we basically get down, we're driving out and about or whatever, and we had marijuana in the car. We had marijuana in the car. So we're driving or whatever, and I see the police car, and I automatically tell him, like, yo, watch out, because there's a police car right there, like, watch what you do. He's like, no, he ain't going, we good. So, y'all, tell me why not even 5 minutes later, you go, I'm like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, it's over with, it's done, like, this is crazy. So, as soon as the wheel start happening, that nigga said, start eating the weed. You know what the fuck I did? I started eating that goddamn weed. and when I was eating it, I was like, this is so gross, this is so nasty. I felt like chalk was in my mouth and grass all in the same token. Like, that was disgusting. It was nasty, oh my God. So, and we had lots of this. So just imagine you eating it, and then you dead ass don't have nothing to drink. You just eating it. So the cops come over the car. It's like, here we go with the question again. Well, he didn't even ask the question. He said, license and registration, please. Didn't even tell us the reasoning as to why he pulled us over. Like, literally gave us no reasoning at all. So, what the funny thing was that the same cop that told me from last week that if you don't pay your ticket off was the same one that pulled us over just now. I can't make this up. I literally cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Like, it was crazy. So he gets our license or whatever, and I'm like telling the guy that I'm with, I'm like, yo, I have a warrant out for my arrest, and that was the same cop that knew me or whatever. And he tells me, well, I got a warrant for my arrest too. I'm like, yo, no way, Jose. This is not happening. This cannot be happening. This is not life right now. Because you know, like, if you basically get pulled over and both of y'all go to jail, or one person is not driving that vehicle, it's gonna impact your car, they're gonna impound that shit. So I'm like, oh my God, like, this is my car. Like, what the hell are we about to do? What the hell? What are we about to do? So basically, they come back, right? They come back to the car. When they come back to the car, he was about to let us go. He was about to let us go. I kid you not, this man was about to let us go. Until that same cop that came right around from behind him, that one that was in the first time when I said there was 2 to 3 cop cars, the same cop from behind me said, wasn't that the boy from last week with the warrant? When I tell you, I screamed out so loud and said, I'm about to go pay for the ticket now. I was like, I'm on my way to go pay the ticket now. So this man's the man, he said, the cop said, come on now. And he drug me out of the car. Y'all. I swear, I cannot make this up. He drugged me out of the car. I almost cried. I was like, bro, I'm a princess. I don't belong here. I don't belong in this situation. This should not be happening. I can't. Like, yo. So that the guy who basically is driving my car is like, what do you want me to do with the car? I'm like, take it, don't leave me here. I'll call you. I will call you. So basically, the cop gives me a lesson on the way to the job. I'm basically saying, I told you to pay that ticket. You should have been paying that ticket. I'm like, yo, mind you, I ate all of that weed, so I'm like high and bothered, and my lips is chapped. I got these damn fucking whatever those damn things call on my damn arms. Like, oh my God, it was way too much. So fast forward, we get to the jail cell. They tell me You got to take your shoes off. You have to take your shoes off. And I was like, take my shoes off? Why? They're like, take your shoes off. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me take my shoes off. So I take my shoes off. They basically told me to get the strings out. I take the strings out. I'm like, what? And I had on bands. So like, if the shoestring wasn't on it, I was walking damn near like bow-legged on the Vans. So basically, after they do all of that, they tell me write down your 3 numbers that you want from your cell phone. Thank God my phone was on and alive, because if it wasn't, it was going to be a problem. So he told me write down 3 numbers. I wrote down 3 numbers, and out of those 3 numbers, my mom was not one. My mom wasn't one, because I sure ain't want to tell her, and I was like, this is not, no. So they basically had me in a holding cell. I called like 3 people. I called 3 people, and the one person I picked up was the guy who drove my car. Like my whole entire vehicle was with him at the time in Atlanta, and I was like, you need to come back, you need to get me, you need to bail me out. I have no way to bail myself out. I need you to bail me out. I will pay you back as soon as possible, which meaning the same day or the morning of. I needed to get out of jail. That is not the place for me. Y'all, I was in jail, right? And it was only for like 4 hours, but it felt like 4 days. It felt like 4 days, bro. That is not the place for me. Y'all, they give you PB&J sandwiches or turkey and pastrami sandwiches. So why, y'all, tell me why. They asked me, they're like, do you want turkey, pastrami, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't want it. Like, I don't want the sandwiches. Like, I'm good. I'm stressing enough too much, because I'm like, I shouldn't even be in this predicament in the first place. So she tells me, do you want the turkey sandwiches or do you want the pastrami sandwiches? And I was like, I don't want any. So then this guy comes around and he's like, yo, fam, you don't want your sandwich? I'm like, take it. Get that thing away from me. I don't want it. I do not want it, bro. I do not want it. So he gets my sandwich or whatever. I met a few people here and there in jail. It was actually kind of cool. It was actually one guy that I sold a pair of something from my store to in the same, basically, whatever area, that holding cell area. And I was just like, yo, you're in here for what? He's like, bro, this is my last time. I'm like, yo, this is my first and last time ever being up in here. Are you kidding me? No, I will never be immune to this. Fast forward, I get bailed out of jail. Oh my God, it was so much. It was too much. So, remember what I had told y'all? I did not want to tell my mom. I didn't want to call my mom or anything of the sort. I didn't want her to know, because I had to take it care of. Why did the jail send the mail over to my house, basically letting them know, why did the jail send the mail over to my house? My mom seen it and was like, you went to jail, nigga? I was mortified. I was shocked. I was like, what? Sent over a letter basically saying they're sorry that they basically arrested me the way that they did. I cannot make this up. And they sent me the money that I had for, like, when I bonded out, they sent me the whole full amount back, like in a check. So I don't know if the man did it in a wrongful way, but I got paid and I got an apology letter. Now, if it didn't work out good with my mom, I would have been cussing them out. But because they wrote an apology, it made it way better. Like, that was crazy. Jail is not for me. I feel like that is like in the trenches. That is for someone elsewhere. Like, no, you will never catch me up in that spot ever again. You go, hell is gonna have to freeze open before you actually catch me in a holding cell or in jail. Like, That was the most difficult, annoying, but could have been avoided situation I have ever experienced. Like, it was hectic. It was hectic. It wasn't even that bad, because I know you're probably thinking, like, this thing is a punk, like, from 4 hours. Like, 4 hours was a long time. Like, from 4 hours in jail? Me? No. So, that was the story on me going to jail for the very first time and last time. You will not catch me there. You will not get my mugshot. No, because I did not look good in it. But that was story time. I love you guys. Have fun. Be you. Always and forever. And stay tuned to next week. Oh, by the way, make sure, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And bottom line is, don't text and drive. Don't do it no more. Have a nice one, guys. Love you, and stay tuned.